I opened a bottle of water on the plane, and noticed my fingers rapidly turning black. Then the bottle in my hand suddenly twisted and deformed. The cup on the table shook violently. The flight attendant also noticed something unusual. She quickly sat down in her seat and fastened her seatbelt. Suddenly, the water floated into the air. A feeling of weightlessness struck. Passengers without seatbelts were sucked upward to the ceiling by a strong airflow. The entire plane shook violently. The cabin was in complete disarray. Luggage tumbled everywhere. Everyone was gripped by extreme fear. At that moment, the oxygen masks deployed. Everyone was breathing oxygen to survive. My wife fainted before she could put on her mask. Fortunately, I found an emergency oxygen bottle and administered oxygen to her in time. She regained consciousness shortly after. A few minutes later, the plane stabilized. The captain made an announcement. He said the plane had encountered a storm while passing through turbulence. The cabin pressure had fluctuated abnormally. Pressure has now stabilized. But it was now stabilized. He told us not to worry. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. We thought we had dodged disaster. Little did we know, this was only the beginning of the disaster. A passenger suddenly fell ill. The flight attendant made an announcement seeking medical assistance. I quickly went over to check. The man's condition was very strange. He kept digging his fingers into his mouth. Then he became very agitated, his body convulsing violently, but soon, he stopped moving. When I laid him flat on the floor to examine him, his heart had already stopped beating. The captain reported the incident to the control center. But by then, the signal was lost and contact with the ground was impossible. The flight attendant could only move his body to the upper deck. They covered the body with a cloth and quickly left. A young man sneaked up to the upper cabin. Suddenly, we heard him scream loudly. 2 flight attendants rushed up to investigate. They didn't see the young man, and the body had also disappeared.